So this visual has been circulating on the internet about the difference in employees added versus robots added to Amazon. So this actually came from someone who works for ARK Invest, whose name is Jason, and they were charting out how many people have been added to the workforce at Amazon as employees versus robots. So you can see there's a big difference after 2022 in the rise of robots versus employees, basically going down or staying about the same for the next few years after 2022. So at the end of 2025, they basically hit 1 million robots, and they stayed about the same in terms of employees at around 1.5 million employees. They actually have a quote from Andy Jassy, the CEO, basically saying, "We expect that over time, we will have a fulfillment network where robots and humans complement each other and work together. I think you're going to continue to see us invest very significantly in robotics." But I think when you actually compare over time since 2013 through 2025, you notice a big difference in how much they're actually hiring. We also have a layoff plan as well that's already started. So in late January 2026, Amazon cut out approximately 16,000 corporate jobs, and that comes only 3 months after they cut out 14,000 jobs in October 2025. And they are literally saying this is to redirect funds in favor of AI. Now, we don't know how many people they actually hired in that time span. It doesn't mean they're just doing nothing but layoffs, but it shows you that they're laying off people in the corporate side for AI. And it looks like people who work in warehouses, their jobs are on the line now because they're being replaced by robots. This doesn't even consider their long-term plan, which is projected to allegedly cut out 600,000 roles, which would be roughly half of their workforce, through advanced AI and automation in warehouses. So they've done 30,000 already in the past few months, but projections are more like 600,000 jobs cut in the next 5 to 10 years or less. These same reports are also saying that their plans are to automate 75% of operations, and that is also confirmed by the New York Times back in October 2025. So if you take 1.56 million current workers at Amazon and you replaced 75% of them by robots or some sort of automation, you're cutting out 1.17 million jobs in the next 5 or so years. And that's based on approximately 1.56 million people globally working in their network of warehouses, fulfillment centers, and delivery operations. So you may give or take a few 100,000, but roughly they could cut out around 1.1 million jobs from now to about 2030 or maybe in the early 2030s. Now, as far as other jobs, they are reportedly training humanoid robots to deliver packages. That's from TheVerge.com. So they are proving that they are cutting out corporate jobs. They've already started that. That's what most of the 30,000 job cuts are. They're proving that they are creating more and more robots, which they've added, it seems like a few 100,000 just in the past year alone. So that's going to affect warehouse jobs. So what's left in Amazon's workforce is mostly going to be like driver and delivery related jobs, which might actually be the safest right now. Now, they have tested some delivery robots, which they call Scout, and these are like small sidewalk based 6-wheeled robots. They've been doing that since apparently 2019. But I don't think they've gotten a lot of traction. And of course, that's only going to be like downtown in a major city. They are testing humanoid robots like Digit from Agility Robotics for tasks like navigating spaces in delivery vans. They have also invested in self-driving truck technology, ordering 1,000 systems from Startup Plus to automate long-haul logistics. They've also been working on a automated driving service, which is supposed to be kind of like a competitor to something like Waymo and Tesla robo-taxis, but that seems to be a different thing. From everything I've seen, it looks like warehouse jobs and corporate jobs might be in danger like significantly in the next 5 years at Amazon, whereas driving and delivery, it looks like they may be safe for a little bit longer. The concerning thing is they are the second largest private employer in the world. Only Walmart has more employees worldwide than Amazon. So if Amazon somehow cuts out like 75% of their jobs in most of their sectors, you can only imagine what many of the other major corporations are doing during that same time span. So obviously, we really got to get it together soon.